What are the best LoL item build paths for power spikes? Imagine hitting that perfect moment in a game when your champion suddenly becomes unstoppable. That's what a power spike is in League of Legends. It's when your champion reaches a point where they are significantly stronger. Knowing when and how to build your items to reach these moments can turn the tide of the game. Different roles have different key items that trigger these power boosts. For example, marksmen often spike when they complete critical strike items like Infinity Edge, combined with Berserker's Greaves or Phantom Dancer. These items boost attack damage and critical chance, making their damage skyrocket. For magic users, completing items like Luden's Tempest or Shadow Flame can cause a big jump in damage, especially around their second or third item. Bruisers and fighters tend to spike with items like Trinity Force or Titanic Hydra, which give health, damage, and utility, making them more durable and threatening in fights. Assassins get their power from lethality items like Yaomu's Ghostblade or Prowler's Claw, which help them burst down enemies quickly. Timing is everything. Early power spikes happen when you finish your first core item that fits your champion's kit. Mid-game spikes come when you complete 2 or 3 core items, letting you dominate teamfights or take objectives. Late-game spikes usually happen when you finish your mythic item and any important legendary items, possibly adding situational items like Sterak's Gauge for survivability or Medjai's Soulstealer for snowballing. Adapting your build to the current patch and enemy team is also key. For instance, if the meta favors magic damage, items like Bloodletter's Curse become more valuable for bruisers. Against shield-heavy teams, Shadow Flame helps pierce defenses. For champions facing tanky opponents, items like Titanic Hydra or Sterak's Gauge boost both survivability and damage. For junglers, completing Lich Bane on champions like Elise creates a strong mid-game spike because of its Spellblade passive. Bruiser junglers benefit from Trinity Force or Titanic Hydra for health and damage. Supports often spike with utility items like Shirley's Battle Song or Imperial Mandate, but damage supports like Lux can spike with damage items when ahead. Top lane champions, whether bruisers or tanks, spike with a mix of health, damage, and resistances from items like Sterak's Gauge or Trinity Force. Mid-lane champions, especially burst mages, spike with core app items and penetration, while assassins spike with lethality and mobility items. In professional matches, players focus on hitting these power spikes before major objectives or teamfights. They farm efficiently to finish key items quickly and coordinate to fight when their champion hits a power spike. Adjusting your build based on what the enemy is doing and the current patch keeps you ahead. So, understanding your champion's role, kit, and the game's flow helps you plan your item path to reach those game-changing moments. Mastering this can make the difference between a close game and a crushing victory.